Have you ever heard the term salty? I'm not talking about salty cracker or a salty candy, but being salty or salty. Have you ever heard this slang English word? Well, found out today on Social English Snacks what it's all about.
皆さんこんにちは。毎日少しずつ社交に使える英語の上達を目指すソーシャルイングリッシュポッドキャストへようこそ。今日はぜひもっと自信を持って英会話してみましょう。Are you ready, Percy? Let's go!
Hey, thanks a lot for that intro, Hikari. Yeah, it's Percy here. Everybody, hey, guess what? It's another episode of the Social English Podcast. Today, we're doing another episode of Social English Next. Now, the Social English Podcast is the place for you to learn real social English used in America right now. Okay, and of course, around the world. So learn new phrases, learn how to speak English properly, and learn how to do conversations. Okay, so this is what this podcast is all about. Come here or our YouTube channel to find more information. Today we have a Social English Snacks episode, and what I want to ask you about is, do you know what this English slang word salty means? Think about it, and I'll let you know right after this.
今日はクイズをしましょう。この単語を英語で理解できるかどうかをテストする準備はできていますか？今日、私たちは別のこれはどういう意味ですか？エピソード。今日、私たちは現代の本物の話し言葉の英語で使われている単語やフレーズを教えます。エピソードの終わりまで聞いてください。あなたは今日あなたが学んだことに驚くでしょう。始めましょう。
So, what does salty mean? Well, salty doesn't mean what you think it means. Okay, so listen carefully. The slang word salty means, are you mad? Or you're mad, or you're upset. Okay? Something made you upset. Okay? And sometimes people use salty to express that they are, or someone else is offended too. Okay? It just depends on how you hear it and how it is used. This is a slang word that was made recently, I'd say about the 2010s. It started being used a lot more in 2010, just to talk about, how someone's offended. Here's an example that I'll give you. Let's say you have two friends and they live, or two people in a dorm. Okay, two people in a dorm room, and they're in college. One is Jessica, and the other is let's call her Brenda. Okay, so Jessica and Brenda. Brenda's sitting on the couch when Jessica walks in and asks her this question. Hey, Brenda, I just went to the refrigerator and all of my ice cream is gone. Did you eat it? Brenda says, why are you so salty? I didn't eat it. Your boyfriend ate it last night. In this situation, that's all. In this situation, Jessica asked Brenda with kind of a little bit mean about her ice cream because it's gone. But Brenda tells Jessica because Jessica maybe didn't know or was gone or was asleep that her boyfriend actually ate the ice cream, not Brenda. So Brenda was basically saying, hey, why are you upset at me? Why are you so salty? Why are you upset at me? I didn't do it. It was your boyfriend. Okay? So that's what salty means. And that's how you use the word, the English slang word salty. So one more time, the meaning is upset or mad and showing an attitude of being upset or mad. That is what salty means. Now that you know what salty means, okay? Now that you know what it means, let's go ahead and listen to some more examples that I have went on the internet and found for you. Please listen to salty the way I explained it to you. Here is salty.
For detention. You got the hoodlum, the jock, the nerd, the princess, and the so-called basket case. And at first, they're all salty and standoffish with each other because, let's face it, American high schools are sort of a breeding ground for that kind of thing.
But they weren't bluffing about their social beliefs. Some of the most raw, salty conversations I ever had during my journey were at the poker table. I'm a gung-ho.
So there you have it. Those are a couple of ways that you can hear the word salty and how it is used in English. Okay, remember, salty is the meaning is you feel so strongly, you feel offended, you feel upset, or you are upset, and someone's accusing you of being upset or mad at something. Okay, this means you're being salty. Okay. Anyhow, that's it for today's episode of the Social English Podcast. Try to use salt. My action item for you today is I want you to try and use salty in a sentence. I think you can do this. Try to practice talking about something with your friends and use salty as a reaction to something. You're salty about something, or they're salty about something. Okay. One quick hint about salty. Salty is really expressive, so you don't, in social English, you don't want to use salty a lot. Okay, you want to really make its statement. When you use the word salty, you want it's really strong, like it's a strong level word. Okay, so that's it for today's Social English Podcast. You can visit us at realsocialenglish.com. Don't forget to subscribe and follow to this podcast and our new YouTube channel where you can see me there and see some more examples and more content there. All right. Well, see you in our next episode coming up soon. Well, I'm going to tell you about sweet. Okay. See you next time. Peace and love.
今日は楽しい時間をありがとうございました。ぜひ私たちのウェブサイト realsocialenglish.com を訪問して日本語訳と役立つ情報を手に入れてください。また次回お会いしましょう。バイバイ。See you next time. Bye bye.